The city of Columbia has formed a task force to tackle issues in affordable housing. Julia Kaufman has more on their plan.
Our goal really is to talk about affordable housing solutions in our community and identify some of the impediments to getting the housing solutions.
City Councilwoman Tamika Isaac Devine is chair of the new Affordable Housing Task Force in Columbia. The group was created in February, but just had their first meeting in June due to COVID-19.
We have Ivory Matthews from the Columbia Housing Authority. We've got Jennifer Moore from the United Way. We've got John Ando from the Comet, because we know transportation is a big issue as far as where housing is.
Representatives from SC Appleseed Legal Justice, Midlands Housing Trust Fund, and Homeless No More are in the group too. They've also included a resident that lives in affordable housing.
Unfortunately, there is a stigma in not just our community, but all communities around affordable housing. And so, what we want to do is educate people, like, what is affordable housing? Right now, everybody is thinking about our essential workers, and you're talking about, our nurses and our teachers and our medical support staff and our restaurant staff, and how important they are and essential to our lives. But the salaries that most of those people make put them in the bracket to need affordable housing. And if there's no affordable housing in our city, then, they're having to drive, miles to come into work.
On top of building more affordable housing, the group wants to preserve what Columbia already has.
Columbia has a history of gentrification. I mean, if you look at where the university is and where the university has expanded, there are, historic, primarily African-American neighborhoods that were completely changed because of that. And so we certainly we're mindful of that, and we're trying to address that.
Many other cities are facing an affordable housing crisis. Devine hopes that the capital city can avoid that in the future.
Hopefully we'll be able to learn lessons from other cities like Charlotte and Atlanta and others that have had these challenges more recently, and say, okay, how do we make sure that doesn't happen here?
In Columbia, Julia Kaufman, News 19, WLTX.